Secret History of Humanity, written by J. Edward Halifax. An introduction. My dear reader, if you're reading this, then you're privy to a level of knowledge beyond most of my society, as well as a curiosity has doubtless seen you rise above your station in life and chosen to look past the veil of reality put across the average Jane and the average Joe. I am J. Edward Halifax, and it's likely you've never heard of me. There's a reason for this. I am not from your reality. There are many realities, an infinite supply, I believe, that exist within breaths of some cosmic deity that we cannot possibly hope to understand. You live in one, I lived in another, before I made my way to yours. For the sake of prosperity, and befitting the fact that I have no ego, I will christen your reality as Reality 1, and one I came from as Reality Y. I'm sure you're wondering why I've chosen to call my reality and my Earth by designation of Earth Y. And my answer has been I'm driven by question rather than the answer. After all, questions drive us to do things. The answers me push us to ask new questions. I'm an explorer of sorts, a mapper of realities and of histories and new planets. Someone who's seen the dark side of existence and chosen to document it, insofar as I'm able to illuminate, inform, and inspire people to see the beauty and evil that lies at the ends of the universal balance. This brings me to the book you hold in your hand. I would like to apologise for the look of the book. This was not a mere stylistic choice but one made of necessity. I could not very well have an average person pick up this book. At best, they dismiss it as pure fiction, and at worst, they have launched something akin to the Salem witch trials, an event which I catalogue at length in this book, but could not possibly have on my conscience. I'm an adventurer after all, not a saint. You may find yourself disagreeing with me as you read through this rather large book. I go in detail on atrocities from your Earth and other Earths, as well as some great detail on the depravity of man, as well as the true nature of the various religious texts that your kind hold personal stock in. As I sit in my office on 13th of June 1954, I'll also make reference to the future, to year 2020, when, say, a man with a unique perspective is reading this book while trying to solve the murder of Chester Zero. Yes, I mean you, Detective Perspex. I would suggest that you skip ahead to the chapter on Chester Zero, chapter 32, if you wish to know what happened to that poor man. Or perhaps you wish to solve the case the old-fashioned way. The choice is yours. To anyone confused by the above, I remind you that you've chosen to read a book which sports the front cover resembling a human skull and its massive dried blood. You are what you read, after all.